But you know what? You living your dream.
Yeah.
You're living your dream. You're playing basketball, professional basketball. You know, that's the dream, man.
Yeah.
To do what you love.
I try to be better, so I come here to find the coach. Even because we have been worked together a long time ago, I know him, he know me. So
got a rapport.
Yeah, we like each other. We can have fun during the game, during the practice. So
locked in.
Yes.
Locked in.
Focus.
That's I like him already. I like him already.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So that's the reason I want to have you guys here. So we're gonna get this thing started, man. We are going to get this thing started. So I want to say thank everybody for watching. Yes. Everybody for listening. Welcome to the 1028 podcast. I got two people here. So let me start it off like this. I love to talk to people that are going for the thing that they love, that when they're dreamers and they're trying to acquire greatness. That's the thing I love. I love to talk to people that are able to go for something that is beyond the reach of a rational mind, I could say, or the normal person. So beside me right here, I have two gentlemen that are remarkable and strive for greatness, man. And one gentleman, we have a great rapport, and the other one I'm gonna be meeting right now, and I'm excited for you guys to listen and hear about his journey, his story. So I think first we're gonna bring in my friend on the far left over here first, and just say, this is a guy that I met at the cafe, and we would just sit there, and every morning, when I would see him, we would just talk and we would converse. And then one day I asked him, what does he do? And I thought he was a trainer. You always come in the hoodie, you always came with the shorts on, you know what I mean? But we would have the dopest conversations about just the random stuff, from art to sports to, then we got into his journey, and we started talking about the thing he loves. And that was basketball.
Yes.
And then he told me about a little bit about the history, and we're going to get into that. But next, please, can you introduce yourself and let the people know who you are?
Yes. I'm Anthony. Anthony Cheatham. I'm from Pittsburgh. I was born and raised in New Kensington, actually.
Yeah, man.
And so
hey, we're gonna get into. Don't give him too much right now, Anthony. Don't give him too much yet. We're gonna get into that because I really want to know about your journey as well. Yeah. And as we were talking in the morning, we would talk about the things that you've done, and talking about you going overseas to China to coach and so forth. And this year, just a few weeks ago, I was talking to you. You said, I'm going back over there.
Yeah.
And you're going to go see some of your guys.
Yes.
And now we're here, and we have also one of those players here with us.
Yes.
And someone that I know that if you are willing to coach them, somebody who goes hard.
Yeah.
And I've did a little bit of research on you, man. I seen you over there, and I would love for him to introduce himself as well. Can you please introduce yourself and tell the people who you are?
Hello, I'm Liu. I'm from China, Shandong province.
Yeah, man. And you're a professional basketball player. And the reason I'm excited to talk to both of y'all today is, for one, to talk about how y'all got here, but two, to talk about your pursuit in your day-to-day activities and how you guys approach life and how y'all approach the game and how those things kind of collide.
Okay.
So that's kind of the thing, Yeah. So Anthony, I want to start with you, man. I'm gonna start picking on you first, man.
All right.
I'm gonna pick on you. So Anthony, man, you have had a magnificent career. You said you grew up in, what was it? You grew up in New Kent.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, playing basketball.
Yeah, it's a weird journey. I really didn't play. I played football in high school more than I played basketball, which was pretty interesting. Most people don't really recognize that now because of my adult journey.
Yeah.
For the most part, but yeah, I grew up in New Kensington. Small city, steel city.
Yeah.
Tough, rugged.
Well, I always say that the two best days of your life is the day you were born and the day you find out why you were born.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. So when did you fall in love with basketball?
Man.
Like what age were you, bro?
honestly, I still remember, like, my mom has pictures, and my dad, like 3-4 years old, dribbling. I had the little members only jacket, the little apple cap to the side, and I'd be.
You said the apple.
Yeah.
Come on, you took it back on him, man.
Yes. Yes, I had to tilt it to the side. I'd be at the parks in New Canton just dribbling.
When did you find out that this is something you can do for the rest of your life, though?
Yeah, so I think that was like, so when Ben Howland came to Pitt with Jamie Dixon, those years, that I spent at Pitt with those guys was like kind of relit my fire in basketball a little bit.
What were you doing? What were you doing in Pitt?
Yeah, so I was a student at Pitt, so I played football my first few years in college, and then my last year they were recruiting my brother. So my brother was like, Gatorade Player of the Year, like top 5 point guard in the country, really good, and he was getting recruited he ended up going to Ohio State, which I'm still mad about.
Okay, it's all cool. You were still a Pitt boy.
Yeah, so then I started practicing with the team and helping with the team, and so that was like my last year of school, and so.
Hold up. You went to college for football.
Yeah.
So you weren't even, your eyes weren't set on the court.
No. I that's another long story.
Yeah. Oh, that's another podcast.
Yeah, another podcast.
Okay. But so you start helping out with the team.
Yeah. They asked me to come by. I was like, man, I was in super good shape. I was playing all summer just for fun a little bit, and I came by and they were like, you want to help out with the team? And then I started practicing, with a few of the guys and playing. And so next thing you knew, we were in Syracuse actually, and Ben Howland was gone. Yeah. He had to go back to L.A. His father was sick. And Jamie Dixon took over. He's like, hey, jump in to the actual like pregame in the Carrier Dome at Syracuse. I'm like, holy crap, okay. And it was like from that moment, like, man, it just kind of lit a fire into me to like, get back into it, even though it was late, in my college career.
Man, think about that.
Yeah.
You playing, you relit the flame in the highest level of competition.
Yeah.
High school, you learned a lot in high school to try to just hop in college.
Yeah.
And not just hop in, but be good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of road to catch up with, man. So how did you manage to make it on the court?
Yeah, I still was nowhere near like where I was even 2-3 years after that. But that like physically and mentally and man, I struck. And my career has been very unorthodox.
Good.
I've always.
I always think those are the best stories and the best way to. Everybody's story really is. Everybody thinks it's supposed to be a linear thing.
Right.
Like, no, try all the different things and then bring that to the game.
Yes. Yeah. And I had, growing up, I had John Miller, whose son Sean, and Archie Miller, obviously, Arizona, and now Xavier, and grew up around those guys. My father teaching us, some legendary Pittsburgh coaches, and
So you, when you were watching these guys at Pitt and helping out with all that, how did you end up making it to the court?
Yeah,
like, because you went there and you were kind of helping with the training and so forth?
Yeah, not really. I mean, just there.
Okay.
Just there, jumping in, like helping to do whatever they needed, and back then, I was getting some money for school by doing that, so I was like, all right, I'll go check it out.
Okay.
Let's see. And from that point, it was just I was already in great shape.
Yeah. Because of the football. And
everything just
like
in
that.
Myself, I really took that serious around that point in my life, and then I just really started to get back into the basketball side. But it never left. My dad had us doing drills even as kids, even when I stopped playing for years.
Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Was that when you kind of found out that you enjoyed also training? Because were you helping the trainers out with the players?
For sure.
Did you fall in love with that back then?
Yeah, for sure. Like even my younger brother, I'd work him out some, just more football and strength things. But I really loved to teach even back then.
Yeah,
and I think I tried some other things after college.
Yeah. But
the basketball kept pulling me back.
Was there a certain trainer that you seen that maybe had a really big impression on you?
Yeah.
Of who you wanted to be like?
Me. I wanted to be like me.
I got you. You just found it.
No.
Oh, okay. That was great. I believed you.
Yeah. No. Now, yes. No. But it's like You as an artist, you
Yeah.
know, you want to be the best version of yourself.
Absolutely.
But I've taken pieces from everyone. I say that all the time. The minute I stop learning, I'm done. You know.
That's it, man.
Yes.
That's when it's over.
Yeah, but you know, you try to make it yours. You know,
Yeah.
what's my personality? What do I think about a certain drill or some? Yeah. But yeah, John Calipari, then you know, Coach Miller, Coach Howland. I just took everything. You know, I started reading more books. You know, and just trying to learn as much as I could. Dean Smith, you know, those types of Bobby Knight, you know.
Bobby Knight was different.
Yes.
Bobby was different.
If you ask some of my players a few years ago, they'd say I was a little different too. He might say I'm a little different.
Yeah. So, you know, so I wanted to get to there just to give them a little backstory of your caliber, of where you came from, you know, and how you kind of fell in love.
I messed that up a little bit.
Okay.
My mentor was Ed Schilling. He was with John Calipari for like 15 years. Played at Miami of Ohio. Should have made the NBA, but he was with like Ron Harper, that Miami Ohio team when they went to the tourney.
Yeah.
And he's great. I mean, now he's at Grand Valley State. He was at UCLA.
What did you learn from him?
Man, just discipline.
Discipline.
You know, he would show up at the court, you know, 20, 30 minutes. This is a college NBA coach, you know. He's like, I don't know if it's the Guinness Book of World Records, but in one calendar year, he won a high school state championship, went to the Final Four, and then he's an NBA coach in 365 days.
There has to be some type of, that's something.
It's different, man. It's like me, you know, getting up at 4, training myself, working my own body out. Those are things that I learned from him. His character, you know, he swept the floor. At UCLA, he's sweeping the court.
And he's the big dog
he's
on
like
campus.
The coach,
Yeah.
And just those things.
What did you get from that? What did you get from seeing him show humility like that?
He loved it. He loved it like I do. So it's like, you know, if you love it that way, you're going to treat it with respect.
Right.
So it wasn't like a job to clean the floor. It's like, man, I love it. I want this to be the best floor today. I want him to have the best experience. I want to, he knows, we talk, we laugh. When it's time to go, we're like, we're going. There's no like, hey, let's relax. It's like my whole brain switches over.
And how did this relationship start right here? Like, let's take that back. Like, where did you guys meet? Where did you meet this guy at? Where did you meet him at, man?
It's interesting always.
Yeah.
Always amazing.
Yeah.
Every time a long time we didn't see each other.
Yeah.
But he always studied. He learned a new college day by day. So he improved himself.
Absolutely. So how long have you been playing basketball? Where'd your story start?
When I'm young, I'm a swimming player.
Yeah.
Because my mother is a professional swimming player. So
seriously, so you come from a family of athletes.
Yes.
When I'm young, I just play basketball once a week. So that's different. You know, the muscle is different between the swimming or basketball.
Yeah.
So we have to make a choice. I chose the basketball.
You chose basketball.
Yeah. I think a young boy, everybody could choose the basketball.
Yeah, I over swimming. Yeah, young boy. Yeah, we're gonna choose basketball. You already know it. And when did you find out that you had the talent? Because like when did you realize you were good?
Maybe in the high school.
High school.
So we try to go to the professional or just go to the college. That's a different way.
Oh, okay.
In China, it's not different.
It's different from like America, where you go to high school, then college. You can go right from high school to the pros.
Yes, we try to go to professional. Yeah. So it's some boring because every day just basketball training, practice, running every day. So it's boring, just like a gym and sleep or eat. Yeah. Like 3, 1, 2, 3.
Just 1, 2, 3 every day.
Every day.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you this: when it comes down to it, like, was there anything else that you ever wanted to do, or you always wanted to be a pro basketball player?
Yes.
Nothing else.
I think basketball is interesting than each other than another sports. Yeah. So I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
What is it that you love about basketball?
What?
What is it that you love about it? What is it that you like about basketball?
What do you love about it? Your favorite?
What's
why
yeah,
basketball?
why is it like what is it about the game that you like? Is it more offense? Is it defense? What's your favorite part?
Transition.
Transition.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
we
it.
like to dunk on.
It's
people.
Oh, you one of those.
Yes.
You one of those. You Vince Carter and all
Yeah,
out
yes.
here. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can play
like,
fast, play
yes,
easy. So
Yeah. Who's your favorite player?
in American
Yes.
or
Or all together.
I think that's different.
Okay.
Because one kind of is like a BG, you know?
Yeah.
Brandon Jennings.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, you a real one.
Yeah.
Oh, BG. Whew.
Right?
He was different.
He was.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
He
He was special.
Yes.
The
He
young,
was special.
the best young 50 points in NBA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. Brandon Jennings, right?
Is that a player that you want? Who's a player that you play your game like?
My game, we have been work together with Jen
Yeah,
in
yeah.
CBA.
Right, because
He
that was the
played
picture I
CBA,
seen.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's one of your favorite players.
Yeah.
What did you learn from him?
Focus.
Focus.
And just nothing else. We just play basketball on the court,
Right.
so we don't think about each another things.
Yeah.
So,
when it was basketball, it was basketball. And
yes,
you were
yeah.
locked in.
focus on the court.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't care each other.
Okay. What is it? So let me tie this into that. So what is it that you see in him that makes you feel that he can be the one?
Yeah.
Because I know you only work with people that you feel that you truly believe in.
Yeah. Some players even they might be good,
Right.
but they don't want to get better. They don't truly want to get better. Like, he wants to get better every day. He listens. He works. It's it doesn't matter if he keeps it simple. Like a lot of guys
important.
they want to train, especially nowadays. A lot of players want to train and do all the stuff they see on like TikTok. Step 3 steps.
The fundamentals.
He's gonna take one dribble and dunk on you. He's gonna run the floor. He's gonna play defense against the best foreign player. That's his big thing is he always guard the foreign player. So that's tough. These guys are trying to score 50, 30, 40. They just came out of NBA and he's got to guard them. So it's hard. He has a lot of heart, and he keeps it simple. Where a lot of guys want to do the flashy stuff.
Right.
Well,
I mean, you lose a lot, man. If we look at the ones that are some of the top players today, right? Like Luka, Luka,
Yeah.
like even Jokic, man. Like they're not flashy players.
Yeah.
They're playing with this. They're controlling the tempo, and
Yeah.
because they don't do all of the flashy stuff,
Yeah.
and they make you play their
They
game.
make you play their game.
They don't play your game.
Yes,
You,
yes.
when you come to play them,
Yes.
you're playing their game
For sure.
Yeah, they don't.
If
they
I
don't-
did like video, if I was specifically working on promotion or marketing,
Yeah.
video, which I have to do too,
right.
as a
That's
trainer,
all part of it.
you're gonna do all the stuff and guys at the tennis balls out and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. He's gonna one dribble dunk on you.
That's
Can
all.
you like for him right now is like we talked about this yesterday is like maybe in 2 months you get 1% better.
Yeah.
You've been doing it your whole life.
Yeah,
but now
that's
like
a big
your
jump, though.
conditioning.
Yeah.
20%, 10%,
Right.
your sleeping, your eating habits, those things you can get much better in this time. Your footwork, your stability, those types of things, big jump. Basketball, you do the same thing, you get your reps in,
Right.
1% better, which is a big jump.
That's a big jump, man.
But I'm not gonna throw all kinds of new stuff at him and go, okay, all of a sudden you're gonna be this player. I've got guys, parents and kids like, hey, I want my son to play like KD.
Yeah.
You're like, well, your son's 5'8".
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I'm
Bugsy
saying?
is a little better.
He's
Yeah,
5'8",
yeah.
can't shoot, but he listens, he knows his part. That's a good person to work with who knows their goals, knows their vision,
Yeah.
and then we just go in and get it done.
The book Relentless was about was written by the trainer it was Michael Jordan's
Yes,
when well
yes.
as Kobe's trainer, and
Yeah.
he said they asked him, how did you know? How did you know that when someone else came to you and that you wanted to train with them, if they
Yeah.
weren't going to be, they didn't have that, they had that thing that Michael had,
Yeah.
and he said It was the way they listened.
Yes.
The way they listen tells you everything. When you
100%.
say something and it's all this, like you were saying, focus,
Yeah.
and just locked in,
Yep.
and they're listening with their whole body.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I mean?
And at this point, he knows me. So, like, I can't, I obviously hurt my legs, so I can't move as much, but I don't have to, he knows. Like, hey, he kind of knows just my little gestures. And, he's got it. And it's like clockwork because of that, because he listened before and he listens. And
So, where did y'all two meet the first time? Where was the first place that y'all met? Like, what was
Beijing.
Beijing.
Beijing? What were you doing there?
Just come to train him. So I was there.
Summer?
Yeah, in the summertime, I had come over and done some events before that, and then we had kind of the same agent at the time, and so his.
Oh, you were
agent
playing pro at this time.
Yeah. And so we met in Beijing, and we got a little setup with a couple. There were 3 players, and then he was one of them, and so we got after it.
After he go to Shanxi.
And in
Be my
Shanxi, his
assistant
CBA
coach.
team. So then after that, I went to the same team.
Oh, okay. So you played over there with him.
Yeah.
Oh, and what was he like? Was he any good?
No. I was his coach.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
Was he any good?
Yes.
He was a good coach. He was good. I got you. All right, he was a good coach. All right. I was
I could play too.
Yeah. Oh, I know you can. That's how. What do you think happened? I already know you was out there on that court, man.
But no, then we saw. So he went to another team. I went to another team. We kept seeing each other, but this is the first time we've been able to work again specifically together.
Yeah,
which
man.
is nice.
And that's cool, man. And I think the universe does that, man. It's like when you find something that resonates with somebody, to help that when we're all on this journey to reach the best version of ourselves.
Yeah.
And we know that you can't do, if you have a goal and you can accomplish it by yourself, you ain't dreaming big enough.
Yeah.
You need to develop a good team around you, and not just a good team, a great team that has the same type of energy and the same tenacity. And I know he got that with you.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Well, you
'cause I know
see, he
don't
came
play.
here. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
could have stayed in China. He could have worked there, and he's like, man, he wanted to separate himself and focus and get away and really spend this time to really dedicate to himself.
The
No
real
distractions.
ones do that. And that's when you know you got that's when you know you one of those that you're willing to go on the other side of the world to get as best training you can get to give you a better edge when you get back on that court.
And then the first 2 days, he asked me to come back. 2 months to come back.
He said, "Come on back over here."
Right.
Hey man, because you're desirable. That's the value you bring. You know, what's your goals this year for your game? What are you trying to improve on?
Maybe December we will go back.
Yeah.
Or
It means like, what do you want to work on?
work on.
Work on what to get better.
Me back for me.
What, like shooting, dribble?
Shooting and some details. Try to improve him like an American player, like a. I don't know how to say.
Jab step.
Yes.
Footwork.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Make it simple. Like, Kobe later in his career, LeBron, these guys, as he gets older, he's not going to just come down the court and dunk every time. So so now he wants to think more, be able to use his body more, how to hold guys, catch, pass, cut, things like that.
because you don't usually get that till later in your career, where you become more of a thinker player. Like you're using your mind more than you're using your body. But if you get that at your age and where you're at right now, and then utilize both of those together, it's obviously you'll be leaps and bounds beyond someone that's just dedicated to. Because I can dunk on you. That's all I got.
Right,
I'm gonna put you in the position. I'm gonna
Yes.
put my other team in the position. I'm gonna ask, who's like a player that you admire to be like? What player do you want to be like out there in the NBA? Like that you want to play like, or what player do you want to play against? Who's a player that you'd be excited to play against?
Number 13, Paul George.
Yeah.
Paul George.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, because y'all got the same number? Like, who earned that 13?
Yeah,
You think
yeah.
you got it?
I like it.
Might be able. Let's set out. Hey, Paul George, come on, man.
Paul George.
What you
Yes,
got? What
yes.
you got? Let's go. Let's go. I like that.
Yes.
So, do you have any plans on also transitioning from the CBA to the NBA? Is that a goal that you would want to do someday?
Was that? I can't understand. Sorry.
Yeah.
Would
So
you like to play
sort of-
NBA?
would you like to play in the NBA someday?
That would be nice.
Everybody like.
Everybody
Everybody
like, yes.
like.
Yes.
Yeah. And what do you think would be? Oh man, I'm trying to think. When it comes to what do you think the biggest difference is with the CBA and the NBA?
I think it's when this player young. So in America they play a lot of game, but in China they play too much training. Everybody training, no game is less. So that's different. And another thing is American player have a big confidence.
Right.
So they like play. So but in China some player only too much setup of the offense.
I got
So they don't have a chance to show himself, show what they want to do.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. It's like over in CBA. Is it more like college organization type of play, or instead of like?
It's like 90% transition.
Oh,
But-
so
But the reason why, and he said it best, is like, well, first thing, the biggest difference is the NBA is everyone.
Yeah.
CBA is maybe 90% Chinese players, 10% foreign player.
Okay.
You know, so you're relying on the foreigner, and then you're relying on it. So it's two separate things. And then with the NBA, it's like. It's a balance. We have too many games, AAU, so our skill level's going down, but super athletic.
Right.
But you see these other teams like Germany and Serbia, they're catching up because they're getting bigger, stronger, fat, but they also play a certain way that's hard for us to just ISO and go at guys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he's saying more like when they're young in China, it's just train
Right.
against this cone. You know what I mean? So it's boom, 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 boom. And there's no live action.
Right.
There's no. If you watch the national teams, you can see it very quickly. There's no creativity. And there's no it's very strict. Very I keep you on a leash at all times. Where here, go play, go try
Right.
something. So it's like a balance.
I got you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you. I want to know training with an American trainer with that mentality of like an NBA player. How does that affect your game for the better? How does training with Anthony make you better in the CBA? Like, what does he do different? Yeah.
I don't know how to.
I tell him what he can do.
Yeah.
Usually CBA, they tell him what he can't do. Don't do. Don't. I say go.
You
Do
tell
it.
him
Do
to
it.
go.
Yeah.
You let him go.
Go at him.
Yeah, give
You
me
let him go.
give me more confidence. So
Yeah.
you can go. You can go.
Like, no,
You're
you
best.
can do
Yeah,
this.
you can
yeah,
You
good.
can do this. Yeah.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
want to dunk that?
Yeah.
Dunk
Good,
it twice
good.
as hard. Both
Again.
handed.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I like that. I like that. You said nope.
No,
I want
no.
to see what you got inside
Yes.
of you. Like, don't hold it
It's
in.
okay. Yeah.
Let it out.
I mean, basketball is a game of mistakes. People
That's what it's
forget
supposed
that,
to be,
It's
man.
a mistake. It's okay.
Yeah.
We want less mistakes.
Yeah.
But go try.
So, man, that's interesting. So, how long have you been playing pro? How many years?
How many years?
Yes, we get there.
Maybe in CB it's 7 years.
7 years.
7 years. So
What age did you start
in
pro?
20.
20.
20.
Okay, so you're 27.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. And how long do you plan on playing for?
What?
How much longer do you plan on playing for?
Try to be longer as I can.
You trying to do it like Braun? Like you trying to hit that 40
40.
mark? You can do it, man.
Yes.
It's obvious. Like
Yes.
it's possible.
Yeah.
And
And now he's like a restaurateur too. So he's
Yeah.
got like a couple little restaurants going. So he's already like both mixed bags.
So
Keep
you're
playing
all-
till 40.
you're an entrepreneur as well.
Starting a little dancing gnome. Western restaurant.
Yeah. So you have businesses as
Yeah.
well. You have a restaurant. What's your business? Let's talk about it.
No, this next time you go China,
I'm
you can
coming.
try.
Yes.
I'm
can
only
try.
going to one spot. It's your spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has like a
you-
seafood one and then
The seafood.
a Western one.
Yeah.
maybe
What's
now.
it called?
I don't know.
I don't know. We are building now.
Yeah, building it now.
The second one.
Yeah, if you guys are listening, man, you over there, you over
Yeah.
in China, man. Go
Yeah.
check out my guy.
Shandong.
He has it.
Shandong,
He-
Shandong.
Shandong.
Then no.
Yeah.
So my biggest thing is, when they talk about the thing where they just train, and train, what's is there any benefits from that, and what's the disadvantages from that? Like I think that's that aimed towards you, Anthony.
Yeah, no.
What do you think is the thing that gives that type of mentality the edge, and also gives us the edge from not having that mentality?
It's like it's very delicate, because it's like, you love to paint.
Yes.
You love to do this podcast. If I make you do it every day for 6-8 hours, and I'm watching you and saying, "Hey, no, blue,
I wouldn't love
no
it.
red, no," that's the balance. Like, yeah, you got to practice it,
Right.
but you have to love it. It's like with my daughters, with tennis or volleyball or whatever. It's like, I know from training so long.
Yeah.
Step back.
Yep.
It's got to be yours. And sometimes with so much training, it's not theirs anymore. It's mine as the coach. Well, you go, you show up, you run. Yeah, man, you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Boom, boom, boom. Eventually, you don't like, you're not happy. I want you to come in happy. You get the music going.
Right.
He say, what's the difference? Western, we got music.
Oh yeah,
We got music going.
Yeah. Oh, y'all
Foreigner come in, he got a speaker going. It's like, hey man, let's go. Let's have
man.
fun.
Let's get after it. That's the only way you can really go.
Yes.
That's how we get it over
here.
here.
But that idea, or like I see, he's tired. Done. Yesterday, we're done. No, tomorrow's a new day.
Right.
Or no, go again. 3 more hours. Come back, shoot again. Like, it's not gonna get you better. Basketball is a sprint, not a marathon. So it's pow right now. Hit you in your mouth. Now I'm done.
Whoa. See, I've never heard nobody say that.
Yeah, it's for
Basketball's a sprint.
Yes.
Not a marathon.
Yes.
You only have.
It's short. I'm gonna hit you quick. Boom. Done.
So because of that, like, what do you think is the most? If somebody was to approach this that is just coming into the game, and with that mindset, it's a sprint, not a marathon.
Yeah.
How would you train that person?
Yeah.
What do you think is like the perfect regimen to get the best out of this?
Quality work, details. Everybody hears the stories. Kobe worked 10 hours. He did this. But it was quality.
Yeah.
He knew what he was working on. He knew he's in and out. And later he realized there's more recovery, things like that.
Right.
But I think as a younger player, especially like if you're talking kids,
right,
it's literally the love first. If you don't like it, I don't care at what level. You could be the highest pro. You're not gonna. If you don't love it, you're gonna find other things. You're gonna come in less motivated.
Right.
You're gonna come in tired. Unfocused. Things like that. That I think and that's a deeper conversation.
Yeah. But I think
the thing
that's
is like you gotta love it first. Then second is the quality. Give me 10 minutes, good.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's what you see.
Give me 10, give me 20 minutes. Man, I don't need 3. You want to go shoot? Go ahead. If you can shoot for 2-3 hours after we're done, you didn't work hard. You didn't work hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Now later, whatever, it's different. But give me quality work. I know some guys. People tell me all the time, I worked out 4 or 5 hours. I did 3 hours. Right. You didn't work out. Because when we go, it's boom, 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 boom.
So what's a day? What's a day look like in the gym? Like, how do y'all start y'all day? What's part of the regiment that you guys are going through right now to improve the game?
Right now, for him,
right
now the big thing is just to get his body used to being in the USA.
Oh, that's true. That's a difference.
Getting the time, and he's not played for a little bit, so just warming it, so no injuries, so just kind of warming him up a little bit each day, a little better, like 1% better every day. Everybody's heard that by now, but
no, that's real.
just little things and just judging his body. I don't care. So, like I said, 2 months of basketball, he's done it for his whole life. A little better. Yeah. But when we get to the stability and those types of footwork, those things, then I'm honed in a little more, because that's where he's going to get a bigger jump. How he sleeps, what he's eating every day. I'm like, what'd you eat?
What's your regimen? I know you're. I know it's over in America, so I know it's kind of the food's a little different. What is your favorite? You're right. You are cooking. What you cooking over here? What you making?
Taco. Easy and
Tacos. That's a nice choice though. I ain't gonna lie. It's just everything wrapped in it.
The only problem is he said 4 eggs.
Yes.
How many?
Four eggs.
How many?
Today?
40.
40 eggs.
40 eggs. Not 2. 4. That's 4 for 1 minute. No.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good though, man. That's good.
But yeah, that's the primary goal
Yeah.
now is to take care of his body, get
Well,
back ready.
it sounds like this trip is about developing the mentality as well.
Yeah.
It's like you said, the confidence.
Yeah.
It's no understanding that you can cram if you
Yeah.
need to cram, you can dunk. The more I'm realizing in this whole journey of life, this whole thing is about belief.
Yeah.
It's understanding that you are capable of doing something opens the door.
Yeah.
It opens the door because now I'm changing my whole thinking process. Like, oh, that's an option. It's opening up.
Yeah.
So it's so dope that when I asked you what was the one thing you wanted to work on, you said confidence. You didn't say
and
this,
this.
that, and the
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
You said mind. What a man thinks, a man is.
Right.
A man is his mind.
Yeah.
So if you work on the mind, that's the one thing connected to everything.
Yeah.
It changes everything.
Yes.
So that's so dope. Like you don't hear people doing that.
No.
You don't hear that like too often, and I wish we would hear it more,
Yeah.
man.
Well, you think about it, like for someone at his level, or even kids, like you said, you asked me about that. And
Yeah.
That's where I get most excited, because anybody can do drills. Anybody, you see a million on YouTube, but it's that how we approach it, like how I, well, of course the details, how we talk about it. Why I always explain to him like why he's doing it,
Right.
or like don't do, but that the care and the intensity we have for it. That's most important for sure.
Yeah.
The confidence. Like,
The
come on, get up,
confidence.
let's go.
That's
Now.
it.
Boom, boom, boom,
That's
boom, boom,
what
boom,
this
done.
trip was about.
Yes.
So what's after you develop the confidence? How do you hype this thing up? Because you're going to be here for 2 months, right? Yeah. So we're going to come back and do another one of
Yeah,
these
that'd
as
be great.
well,
That'd be
because
great.
this is the start.
Yeah.
This is where we're at.
That's great.
I can't wait to come because I'm gonna be actually going with you guys,
Yeah.
going to the gym.
Yeah.
Come and sit down, entwining myself in the. I'm gonna be a fly on the wall. I'll just be there with the camera,
Yeah.
really capturing the rest. I'm so excited
Yeah.
to see you guys work, man.
Yeah,
I'm so excited. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy you're here.
Maybe we can play 1-1.
Oh,
okay,
me?
okay.
Hey man, I'm not gonna let you embarrass me out here. I'm a
Right.
podcaster, man.
Yes.
I'm not an athlete, but you know what? I might step on that court a little bit. So you help you guys with a few drills. Until you get better.
Yeah,
y'all
that
gonna
would be
just
good.
have me out there looking dumb, man.
Yes.
You
I'll
said what?
film
He
you.
got that competitive spirit.
did. He said,
He
"Let's
got a
go."
competitive
He did.
spirit.
He did.
That was real quick.
Yes.
But no, I'm really excited to see where this goes next. So, what do you have planned for him to help him with the confidence to step this up a little bit? Not even step it
Yeah.
up. You said 1% at a time.
Yeah.
Like, what's the next move?
No, I think that's it. Is like the thing that I think I've built my career around to 46 years old is.
Oh man,
There is
I thought
no
you was
plan.
36,
No,
bro.
no, man.
You
I've
still
been-
look good out here, man. You might get a movie contract
Yeah.
out of this. I ain't gonna lie, the camera seems to love you, man.
oh,
You get the
man.
side view. Yeah.
No, it's that I've never really had a plan. I just feed off of him. I don't think I've ever written. I just feed. Okay, what's it look like? What's he have? What do we need to? And of course, I know what position he plays. I know he's in the corners. I know he's those things. But when I look at him, I'm looking at where can we get better today? And the thing that I know is like and not to sound like I know every day I'm bringing it. So I think that naturally is good. Even you're tired, I'm bringing it.
But
It's time to go. I'm going to lift him up, and that builds confidence, and the reps build. You know what I mean? So
And you want
naturally-
him to embody. That's what I would love. Is like, hold up, I know how I train. I'm
Yeah.
bringing it
Yeah.
because we embody whoever we're around. We
Yeah.
embody that energy.
Yeah.
So if I'm around somebody if I'm around 4 billionaires,
Yeah.
I need to call a financial advisor because I'm probably going to be the fifth.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you're around that.
Right,
If you're
right.
around 4 people who are lifting weights, then I need to call a masseuse because I'm about to get some muscles.
Yes,
I'll be
yes,
the fifth.
yes.
So who we stand next to, who we're around, is what we tend to become.
Yes.
So you having that mentality transferred over to him
Yeah.
and your game already. I seen your stats, man. You be balling.
Yes.
You be balling, bro. And I seen the picture with you and Jennings. I knew that
Yeah,
was him. I was
yes.
like, yo, I seen when that one you sent over. I was like, it's like, hold up, who are we sitting next to? You know, what is your goal? How many championships you trying to retire with, man? What's your goal? You want to do 6 or you going for 7? You want to one up Jordan?
Like on your
What? Oh, you want one on each
yeah,
finger?
yeah, each finger.
You want to Bill Russell
Yeah,
this
yeah.
thing? You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
right.
But that's the goal, and I expect to hear nothing less.
Yeah.
I truly that's what I love that.
Yes.
He said, "No, I want one for every finger."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming for this.
Yes.
You're all in.
Yes.
That's man. I can't wait to go to the
Yeah.
gym with y'all.
Yeah.
No,
it's gonna be great.
there is you know, Anthony, I really I want to talk to both of y'all also about by the time you leave, what's the if you were to name one thing that you want to improve on besides confidence, what would that be? Because I know you guys are shooting as well. I know
Yeah.
you're getting 1% better. What
Yeah.
else do you want to get 1% better with?
know,
And you saying you're feeding off of what he's kind of
Yeah.
giving, which I
Yeah.
think the best
Yeah.
trainers do.
Man, honestly, the number one thing for me, I was speaking to you, Tal, is mentally and physically healthy. That's it.
Okay.
Ready.
So there is
Ready.
no number 2. It's number 1 and
If
nothing.
he goes back at this level, you know, he goes back healthy, mentally and physically. I did what I needed to do.
So okay, so
You
there's
know,
no
so he's ready. He's
That's
ready
it.
to go.
Mental-
I got him physically. He's ready. Mentally, he's ready. Good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah, man.
You know.
Oh yeah. I'm excited to see this journey.
Yeah, it will be
All
good.
right, man. Man, is there anybody you guys want to say hello to and you want to shout out? What is this?
Yes.
What is this? This is
This
good.
is actually two pig guys.
Protein, water.
Hey man, check them out, man.
They're
I've
from
been
Pittsburgh.
drinking this.
Yeah,
We
they're
gotta
from
get some more
Pittsburgh.
for the studio.
They're in the North Hill. Pat Kavanaugh, he played for Pitt in the '80s with this other gentleman, Satiris, and they have Aaron Donaldson. He is one. Giannis. Giannis
yeah.
is part of this company.
Oh man.
Because Satiris is from Greece, so he
Yeah.
has a connection with him. So Giannis is a big promoter.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. It's healthy. A lot of it's
Man,
plant based.
I'm not gonna lie.
They
This,
give us
I
a
mean,
hookup.
it said something even with keto. I was like,
Yes.
I need to go on the keto
Yes.
diet because this is good.
It's good. It's good.
You know, and you guys, man, I want to say thank y'all for coming out here today. You know, I didn't know if there was anything else that we really wanted to tap on, that we haven't at this moment. But I think this is like a once a week thing we can just kind of just create our own
going.
little segment and just come back this week and
Yes,
say,
yeah,
what did we
yeah.
do this week,
Yeah,
man? Where we
yes,
improve? And I
yes.
think it would be a good way to just kind of capture.
Keep going.
Yeah, just kind of capture week to week, man. So I guess this is week 1. How long you been here so far?
Yes, this is week. He came in last Friday.
Yeah, so
But this is first week of training.
your first week of training, man. I
Yeah.
think we got a series here, guys. I think we might have a little series here. We just do a little thing.
Yes,
Just come back
yes.
once a week and say what's up.
Yes.
You know, we can just kind of tie in. But
Yes.
yeah, man.
And
it's
shout out to Li Ning too.
Oh yeah, hey man, can
That's
I
right.
get some of this gear?
Hey, you
I
better
like-
talk to him. He's bigger
Hey,
than Li Ning
I
to me.
like this. I was
Yeah,
looking at this
yeah,
when
yeah.
you guys were in here. So are you sponsored by these guys?
Li Ning.
Hey, shout out to you guys, man. Hey,
Anymore.
I will wear it on every episode. I'll have it on. Like
Yes.
this is cool. I
Yes,
like it,
yes.
man. It's good.
It's
Got the
comfortable.
shorts. That's what
I think it's better than Nike a little.
A little bit
Little
better.
bit better.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. I ain't
Yes,
mad at that.
yes.
Hey, come on, guys. Lace it up, man. We might actually have to put the
Yes.
logo at the bottom of this one.
Right.
Say, hey, what's going on to you guys?
Yes.
You guys are making great gear. Go out
Yes.
there, keep doing that. And if you guys don't know, now you know.
Yes.
Yeah, and
They'll be back. Jimmy Butler's Li Ning, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
Lee
The
Wade.
tour that I did with Jimmy was all Li Ning.
Yeah.
So that's I met Momo and Andre and those
Oh
guys.
man, yeah, I
And
remember
they
you was
hooked me
coming
up.
back. Yeah, you
Yeah,
was coming
yeah.
back with that. I was wondering where you
It
was
was
getting that
great.
gear from,
It was
man.
Great. It was great. They're
Yeah.
good people.
Hey man, shout
Yeah.
out to you guys, man. Keep
Yeah.
doing it. And it's really good to see athletes taking it to the max, bro.
Yeah.
We no longer have to like wait for somebody to come and give us
Yeah.
anything.
Yes,
and I'm gonna
yes.
say myself in that because I
Yeah.
think it's just a universal thing where you don't have to wait for somebody to sign you.
Yeah.
You can create your own. You can create that thing and go for it, man. And as you can see, you know, you don't have to be conventional. You you actually going and doing something you've never done is going to be the only thing to get you something that you never got.
Yes,
It'll
yes.
get you the only thing you never got by doing something you never done. So go out there and dream. Go out there and do your thing. Everybody say goodbye to him, man, and say hello. Is there anybody y'all want to?
Zhao Jian.
Yeah. Where can we?
Zaijian,
where-
right.
Zaijian.
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 Zaijian. Zaijian.
Jian.
All right.
Zaijian.
And also, one more thing. Where can they find you guys at? Where can they find us at? Where are we going to be doing all this at?
I mean, random. So we'll be at Body Tech here in Aspinwall.
That's a hop,
It's
skip, and
close,
jump. Shout out to
yeah.
Body Tech, guys.
Shout out to Body
Shout
Tech.
out to Body Tech.
And we're random. So my mom's a director at the Boys and Girls Club.
Yo,
Yeah,
yes.
So I have that gym to use.
Yo, I heard she sweetest person. Everybody yesterday I had a few people tell me. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I was telling everybody I was coming. I'm
Yes,
sorry, I was a
yes.
little excited.
Oh, man,
it's like I
that's
know
great.
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we use Pitt's court. They practice court a little bit, but they were painting it, so we waited a little bit.
Yeah, I seen the video.
We'll be
I seen the video.
sneaking in there too.
Shout out to Pitt.
Yes.
Actually, shout out to the janitor, man, and
Yeah,
the guys
yeah.
that run
The guys
that,
that let us
letting
in
us
there.
sit in there, even though we
Yes.
ain't supposed to be in
He's
there.
not a recruitable athlete.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
we're
y'all-
allowed
y'all-
in.
Yeah,
not breaking
y'all
any
missed out on
rules.
that one. They missed that one.
Yes,
Yeah, you
not
never know,
breaking any
man. I
rules.
can see some big things happening. I feel the energy.
Yeah,
It
it's
feels
gonna be
good.
Yeah,
That's just
I'm
gonna
glad,
be
I'm
fun,
glad he's
man.
here. And,
Yeah.
man, this is such a great opportunity to sit down and talk. And
Absolutely, guys. And this is the first time, not the last time. So
Yes.
you guys stay tuned, and we're gonna get back to you, man. And we'll see you in a week or two, and come back with another update.
Yes.
All right, let's
Sounds
get it,
good.
man.
Sounds
Let's
good.
hit this gym.
Good.
Yes.
Let's hit
All
this
right.
gym.
Sounds
That's what
good.
we're gonna do.
Zaijian.
All right.
Zaijian.